C316. That's good, I actually remembered my own name this video. So what are we going to be doing today? I want to do a bit more work on my new storage room. You haven't seen the work I've been doing off camera, and it's quite cool. But I just thought I'd start by seeing if we can get some chickens. Can we get some chickens? Yes. One chicken is not too bad. As you can see, I've done a good job of destroying the tree farm. Need to replant that. But actually, I think the storage room actually goes back right under the tree farm now. I've extended it a bit. So it's all quite cool, really. Let's go and have a look at what I've been up to. There have been quite a few changes. I've also changed out the redstone for the item sorter with the overflow protection. If you remember last time, it involved pistons on alternate sort of sections, but now it's all nice and kind of level. Actually, that's the lighting system, the indicator lights. If you have a look, it's all basically just two alternating circuits that fit together without kind of crossing over or anything like that. You've got a red circuit and a blue circuit. That's about all there is to that. It's silent now, and it's pretty much bug free as far as I can see. And as usual, I start the video with shaders on, and I'm about to turn shaders off, which is a bit silly really. What I'm going to do is demonstrate to you how this item sorter actually works, and then show you the new additions. Okay. Alright, so first I'm going to put something in that I haven't got a chest for yet, such as I don't think I've got any wool in the system. I haven't got any sand in the system yet, so we'll put some sand in. We'll put some cobblestone in as well, and we'll put stone bricks in because they've got a home. In fact, we'll just put all of this stuff in, really. Now you notice the items are being held. That's because it's a trap chest, and trap chests don't start to drain their items into a hopper until the lid's closed. If I do that, you will see eventually, I can't remember what I put in, but hopefully some lights will start to light up soon, although you can't really tell in this texture pack. Which brings me to my next exciting thing while this sorting's starting to work. I've been watching quite a lot of videos by a guy who's basically my favourite YouTuber now, although I think he's a bit ill at the moment, so he's not doing many videos. He's called Dataless822, and he's done his own texture pack which he uses for his videos, and I really like it. It's only a 64 by 64 rather than 128, which I've been using, but it seems to show up things a lot better. Flows HD is great, but it's a bit incomplete. He's also working on a new version for 1.9, which is fantastic. There we go. So we've got a light coming on there. If a light comes on, it means it's actually sorting that item. If you look at the hoppers, that is my main hopper line, as it were, which just transfers items all around the place. This is what we're going to be working on today, which I'll come to in a minute. So what I also wanted to show you is this item silo, which I've built based quite closely on a design by TangoTek, but I've done a few modifications myself, particularly up here. This redstone, I've kind of... There's an enderman. I can hear an enderman. That's not good. What if there's going to be an enderman in my base? I hope not. No, he wouldn't spawn up there. There's not enough height. He wouldn't teleport there. That's not a valid teleport location. I need not worry. And if he does, no, he's not going to spawn on redstone, is he? As he could technically spawn on this block. Yeah, I could do with ender pearls as well. Yeah, all this, that's the main hopper line there. So in here is an item filter, which looks a bit funny because the filter blocks as the same as the cobblestone. Well, they are the cobblestone, but it's cobblestone renamed, so it doesn't stack. Which I think I explained in the last video. So basically all this is, all the redstone is for this, is to handle the indicator lights. There are hoppers as usual, just to drain one chest into another, as you would with any other sort of item silo. And it's arranged so that the lights will come on. You can kind of see it from around here with the comparators coming out of the chests going into the lights at the front, and it's arranged so that the lights will come on when there's one or more items in the chest. We could, if we took the comparator off the hopper feeding it, that would probably tell us when the chest was full instead, but I actually quite want to know that there's stuff in them at all. So basically you'll always have a full chest of cobble at the bottom. So you see, if I take that out, it starts draining in from the ones above it. I'm going to cheat and throw it back into this chest. You can see it draining out there. So that's kind of what I wanted to work on a bit today. Because as you can see, I've got that side all sorted out, but I haven't exactly got this side. So it's just a big hole. Now, it doesn't need to be, this hole doesn't need to be this big really. So what I desperately need to do is try and copy what I've done on the other side. This could be interesting. So I'm going to go off and take a few screenshots that I can copy from, and then I shall be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry that took a bit of a while. I had to find a few things. So I've kind of made a bit of a start. If you have a look, yeah, so we're facing the left and right. I think I'm going to put coal in the right one, by the way, just for now. By the way, I worked out the capacity of this is approximately 22,656 individual items, which is way more than I thought. But when you take into account the fact that each hopper in it will also hold, and there must be 6 hoppers in that at least, each hopper will also hold 5 stacks. So yeah, it's actually quite good, that. So let's begin. So what we want to do is, I've put this underneath because you know what, I don't think we need any of this space. I think I'll probably just fill all this in with cobble, but now it's getting a bit dark. This is the problem, you end up working in a hole and it gets dark. So bear with me on this, humour me. Where are my redstone torches? I don't know where my redstone torches are, but it doesn't matter if they're not in here. Oh, there they are. I was going to say I can make some more because we're not short of redstone or sticks, but that's fine. So basically what we need is a way of detecting where the item, well, measuring the output of that chest, and the only way we can really do that, I'll put some cobblestone there. It doesn't have to be cobblestone, could be anything. I think we need a half slab actually, don't we, there? Yeah, cobblestone there. I'll just go and grab a half slab. As you can see, I organised myself really well here. Do you like my red carpet? I've kind of started to smarten this place up a bit. Bits of it is still like a building site, but bits of it are coming along very nicely. I now have half slabs. So we go down here, I'll put a half slab like I've done here. There must be a reason for that. I can't remember why I did that. That's right. I can put the comparator here, which is currently off, but if I go ahead and throw something like a piece of red wool in that chest, you'll see it turns on. Oh, that's right. So what I want to do is, if I put a dot of red wool there and put another solid block here, you should see the red wool lights up because that block is powered, because the comparator is outputting, which turns that torch off. I remember what I've done wrong. I forgot that Okay, my redstone should be, if I've done this right, powering that block. I forgot what I actually need is another torch under here. There we go, that redstone lamp lights up as it should do. So that's what powers the bottom redstone. It's a bit difficult on the bottom because the chest's in a slightly different position from everything else. I think this is now right. So now we need to get on with putting the second chest in, which I think is, let's have a look. Oh, it's so crowded in here. It's kind of back here, isn't it? Let's see if I can see how I actually did it from the other side. Oh, it's going dark again. Never mind, we'll live. Okay, so clearly there is a chest going into... It's okay, so clearly I'm putting it one up from that, aren't I? So I want to take a hopper. Do I have hoppers? I have a few hoppers. That's good. So let's add a chest to this. Which way is that chest opening? It's opening that way. Which way is that chest opening? It's opening that way. So yes, this is right, isn't it? So let's get my chests. Place them, shift click. Should be right. I just want to check. Oops. If I'm going to go and sleep, but I'm also going to check that that looks right. Have I placed that? Yes, I've placed that just fine, I think. So in terms of this one, we just want a comparator coming out of it. Obviously I have to put a block down first. Comparator coming out of it will detect whether we've got items in that chest or not. Which is going to power a block, I think. Like that. Let's see what I did at this side. Ah yes, that's right, on this layer we have to do things slightly differently, don't we? Okay, what have I actually done over here? I can't see. I'll have to go around the other side. I just want to check. I think there's a redstone dust on top of that block. I think there has to be. Because it's all a little bit... Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Yep. It gets a bit simpler after this layer. So we've got our first light which is powered. I think I need to... So I clearly need to put some more stone down here. Repeater into that block is going to power the lamp. There we go, superb. Yeah, the reason we have to put that repeater there is so it doesn't provide a signal to compare with to the side of that comparator, otherwise it would join up, it would interfere with it. Yeah, those of us who are into electronics think of that a bit like, it's kind of a bit like an op-amp, I suppose. So now, this is going to be difficult to test because items are going to drain into the bottom hopper immediately, but we'll see if we get a... In fact, I'm going to do this with cobblestone. Where could I find some cobblestone? Yeah, quite a lot of it here. Okay, so let's put some... There we go, that immediately lights up. We've now got 2 lit because there are items in both chests. Now I think it gets easier from here on in. So at this point we need to... this could be tricky. We need to shift click this chest, put a hopper into it. That's draining items into that hopper. I'm going to try and go for the ladder here. Well, I have had difficulty before placing chests from up a ladder. Never mind, I'll have a go. Shift click, shift click. Should be fine. And indeed it is. So here we simply, it's dead easy, we want another slab. This could be tricky. Can I get that? Because it's on that... oh. So I really want it on that hopper. There we go. Perfect. There's our next light. So that should be powering this light, that one should be powering that light. Let's stick a stack of items into it, see if it does. Look at that, yes. Perfect. They are green. Good, so this is actually going quite well. It's a lot easier from this point, to be honest, because yeah, because it's all kind of the same. It's just the first layer, because the layout's slightly different, is a bit funny. Go. That light's on as well, so we've just got the last layer to do now. Which I'm determined to win. What I'm going to do, let's take all that stone out of the way because it's slightly annoying me, and we'll also put a torch down there. So what I'm going to do is, oh, is that, that's not serving any useful purpose, that is it? That's just scaffolding, I think. I'll take that out as well, so I've got a bit more room to work. I just have one more of these little beauties to put in. I'm going to put myself a temporary block here. In fact, it's probably bedtime. We hear an Enderman any second. There we go. That's fine, so that should simply flow down into there, like that. It should flow down into that chest, and then we just need to somehow get access to this bit. I think it's going dark. I'll sleep and then I'll connect up that last hopper. Oh, that chest looked weird from the side. Right, let's have a look. I might even just put some blocks out here. I'm going to take that away because it's in my way. Get that torch. Let's put myself a block there to climb up onto. I think this cobble can also go. I've actually got access to something useful. Okay, so that's my new chest that I've put in. Have I put it in too far back? No, I haven't. It's fine. So I want a block. Oh, this is for the last light, isn't it? So I want a block there. I want a half slab. And I want a comparator. There we go. We can even see that that light is lit up. While I'm up here, so I may not get another opportunity to do this anytime soon, I'm just going to fill in the rest of that, and I'm going to stick a torch back here for good measure. Okay, the more observant, skilled redstoners among you will notice that that chest is not going to work because you can't open it. Some idiot placed a block in over the top and forgot to break it, so there we go. Yeah, now stuff's flowing into it. So that's all good. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. This should all be ready to go now, completely. Apart from we just need to hook it into the main hopper line, which I think was a bit tricky. Now the difficulty here is that we've also got the redstone from the other side. I'm just going to I'm just going to make myself a bit more space up here. And I know I should be using a shovel, I just can't quite remember where I've left it. Put another torch. Oh, we've got a torch, we'll put one there. I never have too many torches. Have some more of my cup of tea. It's always good to have a cup of tea. Right, let's think about this. So I basically want to, I need somehow to create, have I done it on this side? Oh, that's right, yep, okay. So I need a hopper going into there, and then I need, this is actually not going to be symmetrical with the other side, but that doesn't matter at all. Let's put a temporary block there. And there, and I somehow need to get down here, and I need a hopper going into that. I can delete those two temporary blocks now, basically because that hopper doesn't go in. Now this is going to be the one that does the item filter. Yep. And then I need to go and do this whole mess of redstone that I've done on that side on this side. That's just the redstone for the item filter. I've explained that already, so I'm not going to bother to do that again. I will be back in a minute. Okay, well I'm back again. It's been a disjointed episode this time, I'm afraid, but can't decide. I think actually I'm not going to do coal. I'm going to go for dirt in this one, because we've always got loads of dirt. I think it might be nice to have a coal one as well, but I'll try and work out somewhere to put that. I think we need to build a few more of these. This has gone okay. Yeah, so just to run over this design, and you know what, I can take that block out there because it's annoying me. How this all works, I'm sure I've explained this before. So this is going to be our item. That's the kind of bit that does the filtering. In fact, I'm just going to run over here and get the bits that I forgot. Oh, too much stuff. Let's have some filter blocks. It's look exactly the same as the cobblestone, which is because they are cobblestone, just renamed. So where am I? There's my item filter. A filter, that's the one. So I want 18 in the first one, and then 1 in the rest of them. And then in theory now, if I just put a stack of dirt in there, we should start to see that drain out, because what's happened, that comparator has now got a signal strength of 2, which means it's powering this block. That block turns that torch off, which depowers this block, depowers that repeater, which depowers that block, which unlocks the hopper below it. So as soon as that signal strength falls back down to 1, that torch turns off, this repeater depowers, this redstone turns off, that repeater depowers. Something like that anyway. I got this right. That's all good, I think. In fact, we might even have gone through. Let's just see if it worked, shall we? Let's stop talking and see. Oh, I've got a light on, that's good. And there's our dirt that we put in. Which is all quite good. I need to take some of this. There's an awful lot of cobblestone in that chest. What I'm actually going to do is take our hopper line and just put some of this stuff in it, I think. Whoa, a bit further back as well. Put some more in it. I'll keep my filter blocks in this chest now, just so I know where they are. That's good, we've got dirt piling up. I'm happy with that. A block of red wool in there. How did that get? It must have fallen into a hopper. While I'm down here, I can't put, you see, the only trouble is you can't put stuff into the system from the bottom. You have to put it in either in a hopper, which obviously isn't an official way, or from the main chest, the input chest. I might make it a double actually, that input chest. You can also put, I thought this was quite clever, you can also put things in from down in the mine. So there we go, that is our item storage silo. Shall we give it a name as well? Shall we find a sign? Must be a sign around here somewhere. Ah, there's no sign of them. I can't resist. It really annoys Esther. I think puns are good. Let me know if you think the puns are worth keeping. I'm going to ignore you anyway and do them. So we've gone for dirt. Just boast about the capacity again. 22,656 items. So we might label these down here as well. Dirty, no, not dirt, dirt. Oh. No, it's not dirt, that's cobblestone that side. So this is, flipping heck. After all that, cobblestone. Job done. Well, I'm happy with that. We got any more dirt to go in? Should we put another? Let's put some more dirt in it, just because we can. What I'm planning to do is repurpose this room. Be honest, pretty soon on the job is moving the enchanting room, because it's only a temporary thing at the moment. I've kind of, because I don't really use my lounge that much, I kind of put the enchanting room in that. I don't need as many bookcases as that, so I need to give it a new permanent location so I can have my lounge back. Although now that we haven't got the furniture mod, I can't watch telly anymore. Plus the Sky subscription was too much as well, so yeah. Final dirt in here. Oh, we're full. We won't be in a minute. I might cheat and put some of this into a passing hopper actually. So that's cobblestone in there as well. Oh well. So we should find both are going up actually. No, in fact no, the dirt will be going up surely. It must be going up. Yes it is. Excellent. Just going to have a final check around the back to make sure everything's okay. Then off camera I need to do a load of work on this and just neaten it up, and yeah, you can see, can you see that flashing through? Flash, flash, flash. Well, I think that's nice. That's a long way down there. It's a bit difficult for maintenance this, isn't it? How am I going to do that? Well, I've got my maintenance ladder, but that's a bit useless. Well, we'll work on maintenance. I'll do that off camera probably. Anyway, that's all from me today. Goodness knows, I've either got a 5-minute video or a 3-hour video, which I've somehow got to edit down to something sensible. So, let's look at the sun. Let's look at my base. Wonderful. It's getting bigger, this, and we're getting some more construction going on. At some point I need to help Cute Unicorn with her house. I did a bit of that today. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about the redstone. If you've got any questions, it'd be really good to know that, and I will see you soon. Bye.